Go stream the new single by up-and-coming artist Face Off titled Making All These Sounds. It's a certified hit, so go stream it now. It's available on all streaming platforms, so go stream now. It'll be a great addition to your playlist.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Face Off, Fade Debates. I got my man Big Talk.
Big Talk. My name's Vic, and I like to talk.
Alright, thank you. This is Fade Debates. I want to say number 7 or 8. We lost count. Sorry we've been missing for a while. Had some technical difficulties, but we back. So tonight we're gonna talk about gender roles. Are they needed? What's your opinions on them? Vic, take it away.
So, gender roles. Now, how do you want to do this, actually? Because a lot of people do get offended when you talk about the gender roles and what a man is supposed to do, what women are supposed to do, but it kind of varies. I would say gender roles, well, it depends on the dynamic. I would say there are no gender roles. We'll just for every relationship, there's a person that's stronger and there's a person that's weaker. So the person that's stronger, you get assigned with protecting and providing and actually fighting. And the person that's weaker, just maintain the environment for the person who's ever stronger to protect. So that's men or women. So, if you a man and you big and swole, you strong, you gotta protect. Now if you a woman, you big and strong, got the big wide back, you gotta protect.
I don't know why you have to say it like that. But hey, look, check me out. All right, we in year 2021. All right, we're
Uh-huh.
back where gender roles are not really a thing. Emotions play a big role. So just because the man's big and strong don't mean he don't got feelings. You feel me?
Yeah.
So women nowadays are starting to pick up a lot of men slack, like they like to put it. Women nowadays are starting to think that they can do what men can do. So stuff like taking out the trash, changing a tire, working overtime, working a lot of hours during the week. Women are starting to feel like they can do that as well. And men, and they don't really need a man. There's more so. I never hear a man say, "Hey, I don't need a woman." I never heard. That's just me personally. I never heard a man say that, but I hear women say all the time, "I don't need a man." Okay,
Right. Well,
which is
first of
cool.
all, I want to address that. For the people that say I don't need no man, or for the people that say I don't need no woman, because there's the MGTOW folks, like the men going their own way. Them the strong independent man that don't need no woman. Them folks right there. Ain't no Tyler Perry movie for them, so we don't recognize them. However, those men do exist, and those women obviously do exist. So to address that, I would say, like, if you are that type of person where you have to put that in your title, then you feel some sort of pressure. You may want a significant other of the opposite sex, but for some reason you're not able to get that. And so that's why you come with the I don't need no this. Like anytime somebody has to lead with I don't need this, it's probably because they want it. Like imagine me saying, yo, I don't need no job. You probably want or need it. Or I don't want no car. Like, can you imagine somebody saying I don't want no car?
Yeah.
They probably a person walking, 5 miles to work every day. I don't need no car. Like you probably want one though, right?
I
So
think
I would say that if you one of those people that are constantly saying you don't need this, you don't need that, then you probably want it, but you just don't know how to obtain it. And because you don't know how to obtain it, that's where the psychology kicks in, and you just default to I don't need it.
man, the absence of anything makes the heart grow fonder, right? The absence of anything. So I will never say I don't need a woman. You know what I'm saying? Of course I need my woman. I like my back rub. I don't
Right.
like to cook all the time. You feel me?
Right. Most
I
men will
don't
say that. Most men will say, "Hey, I don't. I need a woman." Yeah, exactly.
so that's it. I don't like to cook all the time. I don't like to do certain stuff sometimes, and I want my chick to pick up some of my slack. That's cool. Not even picking up my slack. This would be my partner. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So I will never say I don't need a woman. I don't need the headache is what I don't need. I don't need the violence. I don't need the
And these
you know what
headache,
I
nobody
mean?
needs violence.
Yeah, I don't need
But
all that the
sometimes we do
mouthiness.
need peace of mind. And so like some days like when you up, but sometimes when you're down, you might need that extra person to help kind of, pick yourself back up again. It's all about a balance.
That's a fact. That is a fact, my good sir. So do you feel like there's no need for gender roles in 2021?
Um Now, because I was kind of raised traditionally, so I do buy into the traditional roles of the man work, but mostly because women are usually not usually, but women are always the people that are having the babies. Because they are that, then I do feel like yeah, the women had a baby, stay at home, nurture, feed the kids, and then whoever doesn't have the babies go out and provide. And that's kind of similar to how it is in most animal kingdoms, except for the animal kingdoms that practice polygamy, and that's where you see a difference in that. But for the monogamous ones, and you can see the gender roles is switched in seahorses. Like seahorses, it's the males that get pregnant. So the males will get pregnant, have the baby, and the females will go out there and do all the hunting and the killing and the providing, and the males will stay home.
You're
But
gonna have to
also,
chill out with all that ruckus and noise in the background, bro. Put the chips
uh,
down. You could eat after the show. You feel me?
my my bad. I'm not doing a fire. I'm how you doing. Yeah. Just keep throwing stuff in to make it bright. But but yeah. So anyway,
All
what
right. So,
I could do a stab.
so you think gender roles aren't needed then? If I can wash the dishes, she can wash the dishes. If she can wash the dishes, I can wash the dishes. If she can watch the kids, I can watch the kids. But the only problem I have with that is, as we as a people can say that, but the court systems don't look at it like that. And I'm about to probably get into a different type of bag. But the court systems don't look at it like that because they still give 60-40 off the rip to the females because they think they're better nurturers than men when it comes to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Women
Well,
gotta be like, oh,
they think that, but I mean, you got to still plead your case. 'Cause, I mean, like Curtis, man, we know a lot of black men. Black men will go in that courtroom and pause, that's gay, and then get their whole shit thrown out. They do weird shit like that. So, Your Honor. I ain't finna say no Your Honor. That's that pause. What?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why we get 60-40 because niggas don't know how to clean up when they need to clean up. You know,
There's the next debate: proper courtroom etiquette. Nice
proper court
one.
etiquette. Yeah.
Got you. I can handle that. But like, and that's another thing. I don't, man. I'm gonna get it. We talking about gender roles, so I don't want to get off topic here. But I don't think you need proper like etiquette to plead your case in front of somebody in a robe. Like that's just my thing. I don't think I gotta come in
You
there.
you don't need proper etiquette to prove your case, but if your opponent got proper etiquette to prove his case, then you automatically look dustier than him.
Yeah, but
If
we
your
gonna get in.
opponent come off if your opponent come off clean and you don't, then if there's a jury, they go, oh, he came off clean, he didn't.
We gonna get into that the next debate because I'm
Yeah.
gonna talk. I'm gonna talk my shit the next debate, bro.
There we go. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna
So
talk my
gender
shit.
roles.
I think we all in agreement that like you pick up the slack, I pick up the slack. I don't even want to call it slack. Like we work together to achieve a goal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We plan
just
out.
basically the strength.
That's it,
Like
bro.
whatever your strengths are, play to those, and then find a partner that got those strengths as
Got you.
your weakness.
And to
And
be
then,
honest with you, I think right me as a dad and as like as a dad, as a cousin, as somebody who helped raise my sisters and my daughters, something like that. I watch kids better than anybody. That's how I feel. And I think men watch kids better than moms. Because kids are more like, I don't want to say scared, but they more like timid around their fathers. They won't do certain stuff with when they
oh
fathers
yeah, yeah.
and the men and uncles is around. When it's the mom around, the kids get away with murder. When the dad around, all we gotta do is, hey, stop playing in the toilet, and they stop whatever they stop on their tracks. When
You
moms
know
are,
why? Because as kids, they kind of think like, you know what? There is a certain point, like kids know, like there's a line where I can get an ass whooping.
facts.
So they always thinking about that. Like, okay, you know what? There's a certain line I can cross to get an ass whooping. Let me not cross that line. And if I get close to it, let me better assess it to where I don't get that ass whooping.
True,
So
because
they got that fear in that. A lot of women don't give young kids that fear. Now you got your back in the day big mama. The fear of the ass whooping was there. So I think that's what it is.
facts.
Big mama come out with the house robe and a slipper, the sand and the belt, ready to make you go get that switch. So the fear of the ass whooping was always there.
Facts. Because how I look at it is like with me, how I babysit, bro. I get the kids their snacks before I even start babysitting. They get their snacks, they pass out their snacks, and then go play, yo. Don't be doing no craziness. I'm gonna watch the game. I'm gonna play the game, watch the game. I'm gonna chill on this couch. Y'all go in y'all rooms. As long as nobody bones get broken, do whatever it is y'all need to do. Don't be coloring on the walls. Be straight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think watching kids is that hard, man. That's just me though. I don't think. But would you? And here's the thing: would you take your kids, your children, to daycare owned by all men?
Would I take my children to what?
To an all men daycare, like a daycare ran by all men? Because that's a female
Uh,
field. Child care
yeah, I
is kind
would.
of a female field. So would you take your
Yeah, I
child to a
would. I
daycare
would.
that's ran by all men?
I would. But I would say this: it depends on the presentation, because an all woman daycare, you gonna see the look. They gonna wear the long dresses. They gonna look like they ready to do some daycare. A lot of those niggas, it'd be all man daycare, and it'd be saggy pants and skinny jean legs and bedazzled jeans and long white tees. And I was like,
But
nah,
okay,
nah.
see, now you being like now I'm gonna play devil advocate. So
Okay.
you just labeled the men there. So what about the females? And you getting real dark now. So keep your light
Now,
up.
I would say this. Now, if I go there, if I show up to all women's place and they got on mini skirts and
Tight
them
pants,
and
leggings. You know
those
what I'm saying?
them gas station sandals with the fur on top, and they all got bonnets. Well, bonnets is comfortable clothes. I'll give a pass on bonnets. I'll give a pass on do rags too. Um, but yeah, if they got on thought wear, nah. But if they all got on mini skirts, or if they all look like they ready to have a hot girl summer, then no. No, I ain't dropping my kids off here. I want you to look like a nanny. But yeah, if it's an all men daycare, then yeah, because us men, we cool and easy watching kids. We gonna give them one thing to do at a time. We gonna have the food ready on point, and we gonna keep the food simple. And the kid, only thing is about an all men daycare, ain't gonna be no activities. It's gonna be one activity a day. Like, yo, today is coloring book day.
Yeah, straight
Everybody get a
coloring
coloring
book,
book.
yo. Color me a picture.
Everybody get a coloring book, and we gonna do that all day. You get the whole book to yourself, color all pages.
Facts.
If you can't color all your pages, take one, pass it down to the left, and then the
Facts.
next day, movie day. We gonna play movies all day. The
Facts.
kids gonna be all in one big ass room, and
That's
that's
a
it.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So we in agreement. So you'll take your children to a daycare ran by all men.
Yeah. Oh, both.
Okay, that's what's up. Because some people will say no, and I want somebody. I want to know if they won't. Why not? Why not? What's the difference between a female ran daycare and a male ran daycare? What's the difference? And
A lot
because
of
in the
people
back
think
end,
because a lot of people think because women are more nurturing
yeah,
that and that's what it
because
comes down to. Because
and then
women
it,
are more nurturing, they're more motherly.
because think about it like this, they'll be like, well, I don't want no man changing my daughter's diapers. All right, cool, but you got a woman changing your son diapers. So
Yeah,
what's the difference? So you ready
yeah,
in your back of your mind, you're already labeling that man a creep or something
right.
weird. without even getting to know this man. You get what I'm saying? And that's that preconceived notion that gotta stop. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? That's just already
Now,
we already
I
labeled
will
that
say
man
this
weird.
though, because we got to acknowledge this. The I don't know the percentage of sex offenders or pedophiles. I'm pretty sure men outweigh women on that stat. So
That's
I can
because
understand that.
and we probably getting off topic, but that's because when men as little kids, when we have sex with the older woman, it's high fives.
Yeah, high
You know what I'm
five.
saying?
Yeah,
That's how we
yeah.
look at it. It's high fives when a
But
man
if
is
a
preying
man
on
were
a
to do
young.
that to a young
It's like
woman,
what?
then ain't no high fives.
It's no high
It's
fives as that.
high
It's like
handcuffs.
yeah, it's high handcuffs and yo, you preyed on that little girl. You know what I'm saying? That little girl's not a victim. You know what I'm saying? But when
Right.
men do it, we're not looked at not when we as little kids or men or little boys have sex with an older woman, is we look at it as we're getting praised, and we need to stop that too because women can be predators as well. Women be preying on little boys too, so that's a different type of topic. You know, what I mean, I get my thoughts
Hey,
together
I
for
feel
that.
you. Hey, you know what? We're gonna start doing these shows more often. We'll have an hour long or so. We definitely gonna ramble and get in our
Yeah,
bag.
and even some of the best cooks in the world of men, and that's a
Yeah,
that was taught to us growing up. That's a female thing.
yeah, cooking in the kitchen, and all you know, a lot of misogyny is there too. Like people say, "Oh, women get in the kitchen," but a lot of the best cooks is men. You know,
Yeah,
if there's a, and I would say this: if you ever been to a house gathering where it's like it's a house gathering and a lot of people are gathering, who's cooking? It's either Big Mama, old grandmama, or a man that was on the grill.
grandpa usually on the grill. Grandpa
Right,
usually on
right.
the
Either
grill.
the
That's
man on the
fast.
grill or it's Big Mama. You
And
know,
how my
when
household went, my grandmother did most of the cooking, but how my household go, like my mom and dad, like my dad would do all like the big stuff, the poultry, the seafood, all the you know what I mean, the main dish. And my mom's will do the sides. She'll make the apple pies
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
the
which
mac
is
and
cool,
cheese and stuff. It's not
and
like
that's
my dad
cool.
can't do it.
But we got to give respect to the poultry because nobody's showing up to a household for a bunch of greens, beans, potatoes,
Facts.
tomatoes. Nobody's showing up for that. We want to show
Yeah.
up for the turkey, the ham, like
Facts.
that.
Facts.
Like now, the sides is cool, but we better have that protein. Like them sides, like that hunk of meat needs to be at that bit of that table.
Pause. 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 Beg your
We
pardon.
pausing what? What do we pause? See,
Yo,
this is why I would not drop my kid off at your daycare
yo, hunk of
because
meat.
you're gonna be
Pause,
pausing.
bro.
Pause. What?
Pause.
What are we
Pause.
pausing?
Yeah,
Explain.
yeah. The hunk of meat
Explain to
comment
me,
was
sir.
wild.
What are we pausing?
The hunk of meat comment was wild and nasty, bro.
Why?
Pause
Why are
that.
we pausing the hunk of meat?
Pause that. But listen to yourself as you say it, bro.
I say, yo,
Pause.
cook out dinner. We need the hunk of meat on the table.
Pause.
Explain to me how's that pause. Explain to me
Pause,
where
bro.
your mind went when I said hunk of meat on the table for cooking on a family
Pause.
gathering dinner. Explain to me how you arrived to a pause.
It just sounds wild, my guy. Pause
It
that.
sounds yeah, yep. Yo, face off daycare. Nope. I'm sorry, it will not be dropping off my kids there.
Yeah.
I'm a grind out a block to the
Pause.
next
Pause, B.
daycare.
No hunk of meat on my table, bro.
And
Pause.
you
All
gonna be
right.
at the courtroom talking about some pause. you, you okay?
That's crazy. So Menros like will never Menros that I think that probably will never change in the eyes of society. Taking out the trash, changing the tire, cutting the grass. You know what I mean? Shoveling the snow.
Yeah, anything that's hard physical labor that requires muscle work, that ain't gonna change.
But why would if I look like, hey shorty, like, hey baby, can you iron my clothes for me? Society like, you're a grown ass man, iron your own clothes. She not your slave,
I would say this. Now
bruh.
the
You're
iron of the
lying.
clothes, huh?
Okay, stay in the lie. Stay in the
Oh, yeah,
lie.
I'm trying. We try to get this fire together. I would say this: the iron of the clothes. It comes down to I would say if both people are working, then yeah, both of y'all iron your own clothes. If one person's just staying at home doing nothing and the other person's working, then yeah, you know iron the person's clothes. You know, I would say that. But it depends. But now I would say this though, a lot of I don't know. It depends on how hard. You know what? I would say this. Back in the day, people was working in factories, in the coal mines, doing hard labor, manual labor. So when you get home, you were probably tired. Like working on the railroad, hammer big ass nails into the dirt. You will probably be tired. So when you get home, you ain't got no energy except for have you a couple beers, take a shower, eat dinner, and go to bed and get ready for the next day. So yeah, if that job is that strenuous and that's what it takes to put food on the table, then yeah, whoever at home, yeah, iron the clothes.
So this is like a catch-22, bro. Because gender roles is like, I think it all just depends on their relationship. I mean, we
I
can
I
talk
would
till we
say it's
blue in
not
the
a.
face.
I would say it don't matter about gender roles. It's just the roles of what's happening. So usually like one person goes out and do the protecting and the earning, and the other person stay at home and support the base. It's kind of like at any military type of tag or any video game, you got an attack and a defense. So one person got to be out there attacking the world, the other person got to defend the home, and that's how I look at it as. So one person got to defend the home, defend the happiness. The other person got to be out there earning, working hard. And it depends. Nowadays we got a lot of both people attacking. So if you got man and woman both attacking, then both can kind of defend on their own terms here and there.
So,
But
gen-
usually from what I get, it's pretty much whoever's stronger takes the role. Like so, for example, taking out the trash, big ass trash can is kind of heavy, and it's nighttime. If it the average woman, the average American woman. Well, I don't know about average American woman, but the average woman that weighs 150 pounds, can't lug that heavy ass garbage can from the back to the front or whatever. So it takes a man, to do that. I don't know what the average. What is the average? We got to look up statistics for these debates. Like the average man, I think the average man weighs like 175, and the average woman weighs like 120 or 130 or something like that. And so, if you go by averages, the average man can probably carry the heavier thing. When it comes to cutting the grass, it's usually you got to push that lawnmower. Them lawnmowers is heavy.
facts.
You know.
Lawnmowers do be heavy, bro. All right, so gender roles necessary, not necessary. I think we come to agreements that they're necessary for your relationship and how you want your relationship to be. Um, that's I think that's it for this episode, man. We talked a lot. Thank y'all for watching. My man Vic, thank you for coming out. He got his little campfire and stuff going on. We over there lit.
Yeah, we lit over here. You can see the fire in my eyes.
Yeah,
But I'm a head inside in a little bit. Yeah, I got to charge my phone, and you can definitely get smoked in another debate.
yeah.
This is just outside. Me showing you I am outside because you told me come outside. I'm outside, and I got all the smoke. I got all the smoke. You can see the fire in my eye right now.
I appreciate y'all watching, man. It's Face Off, Faith, CTF. Shout out to my man Vic Talk. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, help our algorithm out. Comment on the put a comment in the comment box. And if y'all want to join the live, we welcome and special guests all the time. Holler at me, we share the link, and we can be up here debating, debate respectfully. We especially need some ladies to come on the show and give their point of view. All right?
Definitely.
Fade Debates is out.
Please subscribe right now and be sure to hit notification bell to be on alert for new content. And also make sure you smash the like button. For more links and updates on all Face Off content, be sure to go to the description box below. Also make sure you follow at NY Face Off on all social media platforms right now.